What is up, everyone? I'm back after my break because of the funeral and all of that. This time I'm here to talk about a couple of things actually. First being the end of the Season 3 in Battlerite, and the beginning of Season 4 with the big summer patch coming on the 27th of June, and second being the topic of Battlerite's popularity and the player base, what it lacks and what the issues are. Without any further introductions, let's jump right into this. So, with the end of Season 3, we'll all be getting the season-ending rewards as per usual, with the addition of a new system coming in with the big patch, which I'll elaborate on. I actually managed to climb up to Champion in solo queue, and that's my highest rank this season. Hopefully, I managed to climb up into Grand Champion in the 4th one. To everyone who also played, I honestly hope you managed to climb up as much as possible for those sweet end-season rewards. A small reminder, since there's gonna be massive changes to the current quests and leveling system, I suggest spending all of your coins on gold chests since they will not be available for purchase after the patch lands. Moving on to the topic of the patch, we're getting a lot of stuff with the mega patch, most notable being a new champion which will be a support called Blossom. And as it stands, it seems that the champion in question is a Dryad from BLC, of course with a fair amount of changes and whatnot, but the inspiration is still drawn from there. I heavily dislike her look and voice actor, however, her kit seems amazing. I won't elaborate too much on the kit at this point, I'd rather just review her when she actually comes out. Aside from Blossom, we're also getting a ton of legendary skins for almost the whole roster, so look forward to nice looking costumes for your favorite characters. The only thing I do mind, however, with the legendary skins is the lack of different voice actors, since it's really out of place for the young Shifu legendary to have the same voice as the old Shifu, or the demonic Raigan to have the same anime main character voice of his default skin. That's kind of a personal opinion which I hope Stunlock takes into account and makes some improvements in that matter. Jade is also getting a massive graphical overhaul, so be sure to log into the game between the 27th of June and 13th of July to get her old school skin for free. Stunlock is also introducing a new quest system where it will feature daily and weekly quests and achievements. This will heavily improve the rate at which you gain currency, unlocks and overall progress. We will also see a new feature called account leveling, which gives us unlimited leveling capabilities with rewards to boot. Note that this is completely separate from your champion leveling. A new game mode will also be featured called Rocket Balloon Brawl, which is essentially a fun mode for a bit of a variety and casual approaches. As someone who plays this game solely for the competition, I can't say I'm too interested in it, but to each their own, right? There will also be a new campaign mode which will help newcomers learn the game in a more fun manner. They are also changing the physical look of the sudden death mechanic, which is now called the Death Vortex, and it looks amazing. There's also going to be more crouching effects and epic music too. With all of that, the next season, which will be named Secrets of the Forest, is starting, and I really wish to see everyone there. That about does it for the mega patch topic and general changes. There's also going to be some balance changes to some characters, but I won't be talking about those today. Time to move on to the topic of how Battlerite looks at this moment on charts and player base. Sadly, I have to admit that Battlerite barely peaks a few thousand players monthly, which is understandable, and I'll explain why. First off, we have to understand that this is an early access version, and that it's not open to everyone yet. We did, however, have a big income of players with the Battlerite Lite keys, and there's more interest in the game as of late. However, these numbers are small in comparison to other less competitive games which are considered giants, such as League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, and Dota 2. These games have been out for far longer and pulled a lot of players due to the popularity at the time. And while I do understand that these are MOBA games and not brawlers, there are some facts that we need to talk about. The largest issue I see with Battlerite is the skill cap. To elaborate, the required skill, which takes in knowledge of the game, reflexes, and tactical thinking to actually progress in the competitive ladder. This skill cap for Battlerite is vastly higher than any of the MOBAs I mentioned before. One can't simply hop onto Battlerite and play for say 20 hours or so and expect to already have a good grasp of the game. It requires investing time and energy into it to actually get somewhere, very similar to fighting games actually. A feature that not too many casual players are fond of, which is again understandable for them. With the new campaign mode, I hope that Sunlock makes it a bit easier for new players to learn and grasp the game. No matter what one might say, Battlerite is the most skill-based game when talking brawlers MOBAs, and for good reason. It clearly lowered the roof since BLC, which was insanely hard for 95% of people to learn. With this watered down version, one might be able to grasp it a lot better. I do hope, honestly, that Stunlock makes this game appealing to a wide audience, since I really do love this game. To me, Battlerite is currently my favorite game for the sole reason of the rewarding feeling of actually winning a hard-fought match, or a 1v2 even. I've noticed that I'm more likely to win based on my own skill in this game than in any of the MOBAs mentioned, and with less time spent playing the game. An average match in League of Legends Dota takes about 30 to 60 minutes. That's a very long time for one match in my opinion, and that comes from someone who had thousands of hours in those games. With Battlerite being a best out of 5 rounds per match type of a game, I'd say that it would take you way less to play more matches, and the fast-paced brawler with everything being a skill shot really amps up the rush of PvP. Of course, this might not be the case for everyone else, and as much as I do understand that, I still have to base my views on my own liking. So me being a PvP junkie, this game is right up my alley. I hope this video gave you some clarity about Battlerite as a game and a concept. I do hope that I see more and more people playing the game and enjoying it, because it really is worth the time and energy. One last note. I've been talking about this for a while actually, but I really can't wait for the new arena shooter called Diabolical to come out. The game is being developed by James Too Good, and I really like what I've seen so far. For more info, I'll leave a link in the description. Check it out if you like the old school Quake 3 and Unreal Tournament games. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the absence. Most of those who follow me on Twitter and Facebook know about the circumstances that happened, and I'm informing everyone that I will be frequently streaming on Twitch and making videos here. Check the description for all the necessary information. If you like the content of this channel, feel free to subscribe to it. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't, do the opposite. I would like to thank everyone for their support, moral, emotional, physical, in any aspect, throughout the last month, and I am really grateful for everyone following me and enjoying the content. I hope to see everyone on the Twitch chat. Once again, thanks everyone and have a nice day.